Welcome into another week of Bama versus the World, brought to you by the Herb Mirage Podcast. I am your host, Big Mike, and I am joined, as always, in a better mood this week. Mr. Bama, how are you doing?
I'm actually doing better than I was last week, Mike. I think coming off the victory with Ole Miss this past weekend, 24-10. The team looked a lot better in the second half than they did the first half. The first half, I'm not gonna lie, Mike, and I'm sure you watched the game. It was somewhat nerve-wracking and more frustrating than nerve-wracking. But it's good to see us close out the game. We covered the spread actually by 2 touchdowns, so we kind of doubled the spread. So other than that, I'm feeling good. How are you feeling?
Feeling good, man. I'm kind of the same thing. Enjoyed the second half of the game. Glad Milroe started to get a little bit more comfortable. You could tell he was a little shaky in that first half. Not playing last week probably hurt a little bit, but
yep.
He got back into the groove. The defense looked really good. I'm really excited about that.
Yep.
But we are traveling to Starkville, Mississippi. We had Ole Miss last week, so I don't know if it's New Miss. I know it's Mississippi State. I don't know. Are you guys newer than Ole Miss? Is that why they call it Ole Miss?
Same old Mississippi State.
Mr. State of Mississippi, how are you doing today?
I was told it would be unbiased, but I guess we're going to throw that out the window very, very early. I'm just happy to be here.
You're just happy to, well, we're happy to be in Starkville, Mississippi, of, maybe. As happy as you can be in Starkville, Mississippi. And I haven't really followed Mississippi State. I know you guys have had a rough couple games. I know LSU.
LSU beat the crap out of them.
Yeah, that's
why are we bringing up old stuff?
Go there. Well, I wasn't going to go there. I was just going to mention that you played them, just to show that you have played games this year.
Wow!
But moving on to this week,
the hatred is real around here.
Mr. State of Mississippi, how do you think the game will go this weekend?
Let's just say we're ready for them. Got your little first quarter bell here, buddy. Yeah, you guys won't be ready for nothing. Moving on. Let's go.
That's and you wonder why the hate started early, because I had a feeling there was going to be a cowbell somewhere in there.
There's no way that guy could be married.
Well, I don't know. I haven't met the rest of his family. I don't know if his sisters or cousins are married.
That's just rude.
We'll see.
That's just rude.
But Mr. Bama, again, coming off a big week, how do you think the game will go this week against
just for that
Mississippi State?
We got the double cowbell for you, buddy. You are not ready. After we wear you down with the little cowbell, we come in with the double cowbell in the second quarter, buddy.
Yeah, I apologize ahead of time to our YouTube
ready
listeners or watchers. I know that sound is very annoying and very
extremely annoying.
But we'll try to get back on track, Mr. Bama. What are you looking for in this week's game?
I'm feeling pretty good. We're a 14.5 favorite for this game. I feel like what you and I mentioned previously, as far as the defense stepping up, but really, especially last game against Ole Miss, I'm really, really excited to see what the defense can do this upcoming game. I think Caleb Downs, if I check Caleb Downs, our freshman, is actually our leading tackler. I could be wrong about that. I have to check the stats again, but I'm looking for
the third quarter comes in, and then you get the deluxe cowbell.
I'm looking for.
You guys are just not.
Can you hear me? I'm looking
You're not ready. We hit you with the tiny little first quarter. The third quarter one comes in. Then you get the deluxe upside your head in the third quarter. Move it along there, buddy.
Before I was rudely interrupted, I was going to say I'm looking for our defense to step it up even bigger this weekend and have a big game. And I am predicting a pick 6 on Bama's behalf.
So there it is, a big prediction of a pick 6. So we'll jump over again to Mr. Mississippi State, who hopefully can talk instead of just ringing a cowbell.
Mike, so let me interrupt you because you're just, I don't know, you Bama people are just really slow. We're gonna make it unbearable here. Like I said, we hit you with the little quarter cowbell. Then we're gonna hit you double fist in the second one. The big deluxe one comes in the third, and then you know what? When everybody can't take it anymore,
please don't take your shirt off. Oh gosh!
Oh God, what?
More cowbell, baby. You guys are not ready. Mississippi State wins this one easy, baby. More.
So what am I?
That's
witnessing?
Our not so secret weapon. You're not ready.
I'm just glad there was another shirt on under there. I didn't.
Yes,
know where
I was about to say. Is that cowbell supposed to help you guys, like give you guys power?
I guess now we know how at least the Bama players will
please no
have
more
to deal
cowbell.
with it.
Please. I'm begging you.
Begging for mercy, and the game hasn't even started yet.
Lord have mercy.
So I will say this. So, we'll jump to the final predictions. Mr. Bama, what do you think the final prediction on the game will be? And then we'll let Mr. Mississippi State do the same.
Well, I predict that I'm going to lose my patience a lot sooner than I thought I was. But as far as the game's concerned, I'm going to go with 35-7. I feel like offensively we looked good in the second half last week, and I think Jalen Miller is starting to get into stride. And I'm thinking maybe benching him versus that South Florida game might have ruffled his feathers a little bit in a good way. So I'm looking for that to happen. I'm looking for him to pass the ball even more, get around 250 passing yards, and I'm looking for our run game to dominate as well. So I think we can get up 35. And based on the scores on some of their previous games, they have no problems giving up points to opponents, and so I think we'll be fine there. 35-7, Bama.
There it is, 35-7 from Mr. Bama. We will move over to Mr. Mississippi State, who, as we have seen, has had a lot of cowbell going on. Hold on, Mr. Bama. In the sake of, I don't know how long they're going to be ringing them on Saturday. Well, you are more than welcome to ring a little bit more cowbell while you predict the score of the game, Mr. Mississippi State.
Oh, Mike, don't tell me.
Given our home field advantage and the cowbells and the loud noise and the fact that Bama doesn't play well on the road, I'm gonna say 31-3 Bama. I mean, it's still gonna be bad.
All right, that was kind of surprising. There was a lot of gusto towards the beginning of the segment here, and it kind of
they had it in the first half. I'm not gonna lie.
much like the cowbells on Saturday, all that kind of ends early. The second half is pretty much going to be a beating for Mr. Mississippi State, Mr. Bama.
And in order of Mike Leach, may he rest in peace. The ultimate pirate, he will be missed.
Yes, we will definitely end on a positive.
Yes, shout out, rest in peace, Mike Leach.
Definitely do. No matter who you're a fan of, we always say that he's definitely missed. Hope everyone has a great Saturday, and as always, roll tide.
Roll tide. Goodness. Oh no.